So very practical. The next one, dating couples. There is no problem with yichud for a young man and a woman on a date who are driving in a car in an area and at times the people are around. Okay, so here's a okay, very interesting. However, if they are on a quiet street late at night, a prohibition of yichud may definitely arise. Okay, so okay, so let's finish. They must be cognizant of the surroundings and decide together if they may remain in a car talking. Most poskim assume that if they are driving on a road with other cars as well, there is no concern that they will purposely drive in a more private area. So that's similar to what we say about ambulance. Okay, so let's do from the beginning and we're going to explain. So it says, there is no problem with yichud with a young man and woman on a date who are driving in a car in the area and the time people are around. So meaning in a normal hours when it's light outside and let's say he pick you up 12 noon on Sunday. Okay, they drive somewhere. There is no problem, right? However, if they are on a quiet side, but we always recommend, always recommend. So that's another point. For her to get there by herself, by some other means, not him driving her. Maybe at least for a first date, for sure. Let the father drive, the brother drive, mother, like let somebody else drive her. She can take public transportation if it's available and stuff like that. Why? Because maybe this date is not going to go so well, and how she's going to get back. So it's better to keep them separate. Okay. However, if they're not, if they are on a quiet street, right, late at night, that's for sure. Like if she's somewhere lives in a private house in some quiet neighborhood, right? A prohibition of yichud may definitely arise. Continue. They must be cognizant of their surroundings and decide together if they may remain in a car talking. So basically, it's most proper for them to go outside and stand outside and talk. They want to talk, but usually people like to sit in a car and talk. Why? Because it's more private. It's more comfy than standing outside, but it's not proper. Most poskim, okay, so we have to understand, most likely, so these people are serious, right? They're trying to get married, they're trying to see if they fit to each other and stuff like that. So most likely nothing is going to happen between them, but we're still afraid, we're still cautious. Most poskim assume that if they're driving on a road with other cars as well, there is no concern that they will purposely drive to a more private area. Okay, so if they're on a highway, you said, or not even highway, like main street where like always cars, like even in the middle of the night, so maybe it's a lesser issue, but still it is an issue. So we have to plan accordingly. So keep all of these things in mind. Continue. 3 people together. Hey, any questions before we continue? So very interesting. Yes, go ahead.
So what about elevators?
Elevators, there is no problem. There is no problem because they do not control the elevator. So elevator can stop on any floor and open the doors. It's one reason to permit elevators. And second one is because the time span it's very short. Especially today, the elevators are so fast. It's like in a few seconds you're going to the 30th floor or something. So and as we said, the minimum time for the elevator, we said 3 to 5 minutes. So for sure, nobody spends that much time like alone in the elevator for like 3 or 5 minutes. So there is no problem. But if it's possible, so like if it's only you and that woman, so I would not go to elevator, right? Me personally, right? Let her go, like, right? But if you like in some like office building, there are many people always, like unless it's very early in the morning or very late at night, right? But elevators usually no problem.